Howdy all. I scream, you scream, we all scream for Starscream. Sorry. I'm reviewing another Starscream, this time from the Classics range. His alt form is still an F-15 jet. In general, I really like this mode. The proportions are pretty much perfect, and the colour scheme is very close to the cartoon versions. There is, however, a good amount of mold detailing with all the panel lines on top, something that the original G1 toy apparently lacks. Like a fair number of jet transformers, he has a fair amount of undercarriage extras, though it's nowhere near as bad as movie Starscream. At least it looks integrated with the shape of the main body. Weapon-wise, he has the standard spring-loaded missile launchers, which become the null rays later on. Though he has no proper landing gear to speak of, his chest turbines can be flipped outwards to form little wheels at the front. Very nice touch. Finally, the rub sign is located on his left wing, though you really need warm fingers for it to work. So overall, it looks very sleek, cool, and cartoon accurate. The transformation is essentially G1, but without the hassle of pulling off and repegging the wings and fins. The cockpit also becomes the chest in a slightly different manner to the G1 toy. Flipping the hands out can be tricky though, unless you have really good fingernails or something sharp. Just put on his null rays, and there we go. The robot mode is also excellent, with only a couple of flaws which I'll mention now. First, there's posing the arms with the null rays attached. Because of the way the wings are positioned, you can't really point the rays forward without tilting them back oddly, like so. The arms themselves look a bit puny, though that may be because the rays are quite big. Also, his nose cone hangs off the back of his head without looking like anything, and it restricts head movement somewhat. Otherwise, it's a great mode. The designers did what they could to make him G1 accurate, and it all paid off. The colour scheme is the same, and the detailing here is good too, particularly with the chest turbines and head sculpt. Aside from the problems mentioned, he has nice articulation and better proportions than the G1 toy. Though the rays are placed on his arms traditionally, they can also be held in his hands like a gun, though they look overly large here too. At least they fire well. See? The Classics figures are generally great updates to popular G1 characters. Starscream is a perfect example of this. He has his flaws, but they're all relatively minor. And if you can't afford Masterpiece Starscream, then this is definitely the way to go. Highly recommended. That's all for now. I'll return with another view ASAP. But until then, till all are one.